Hollow Knight is a game. People usually play it with a controller or a keyboard. We don't need those. Because I want to prove that I am the greatest gamer in existence, I'm going to attempt to beat Hollow Knight with only a mouse. These are the controls. Confusing? Too bad. The first thing I did after skipping the lore was fail simple platforming. But after that, I went to talk to the Boomer and Dirtmouth. This is important because according to CNBC, the Boomer age group has the highest median and average net worth of all age groups in America. So if I talk to this guy now, I can cash in on his inheritance later. After securing myself a future, I swatted this fly and saved Sly, who will be the shopkeeper for me later in the game. Now it's time for the first real boss of the game, the False Knight. This guy was big and tanky. I was not confident at all that... Okay, he died, never mind, that was a really easy fight. Before getting the fireball spell, I ran his pockets and took his money. The fireball unlocks the next section of the game, Green Path. There's a skip where you jump, then turn around and throw fireballs at the top of your jump, which lets you go from here to here, and bypass roughly half of the map. This skip is way too hard for me. However, there's a skip for this skip. By jumping around and eventually baiting this guy into the correct position, you can pogo off of him and get the height we need to reach the ledge. On the mouse! I did not expect to be able to do that at all. Then I swatted a different fly and saved this other guy. Without falling at all. Like, definitely. Yeah. Let's go. Thanks for saving me. That guy only grabbed me because I wasn't subscribed. Well, you heard the man. If you don't want to be kidnapped by a giant fly monster thingy, you gotta subscribe. Also like the video. Okay, bro. There's only so much chilling you can do. You gotta stop or else the viewers will get annoyed. Oh, sorry, my bad. There were some close calls on the Hornet fight, but in the end, we got the bag. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Actually, we got the cloak. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. The cloak gives you the dash ability, and this is really good because it allows us access to the next sections of the game. But also really bad because the middle mouse button down is the dash, but middle mouse button left opens the menu. So every time I try to dash, I keep accidentally opening the menu. Close to the Fungal Wastes entrance, there's a guy who sells some of the most overpowered charms in the game. Fragile Hearth, Fragile Strength, and Fragile Greed. The downside is that if I die, these charms break. But I can just pay to have them fixed, so it's not that big of a deal. I got Fragile Heart and Fragile Greed. By traveling south to the Mantis village flawlessly without taking any damage, I found the Mantis Claw, which gives me the wall jump ability. On the way to the City of Tears, I found what I was dreading, much more than the boss fights, which I could just face tank up to this point. A platforming challenge. Requiring precise movement and use of controls. Dude, this is gonna be a moment. This is gonna take a moment. Okay. What?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Yeah, but actually I can just do this. That's easier. Oh. We've unlocked the west side of the City of Tears, and that gives us a lot of things. Most notably, a nail upgrade and Lem. He's what you would call an investor. No, buy, sell, buy, yeah, sell, buy, no, ETH is a money printer right now. You want to buy all the ETH you can. Sell, buy. What was that? I lost 10,000? Okay, don't worry about it. See you tomorrow. He'll buy these relics from us, which are pretty much NFTs, and pay us an insane amount of money. Next, I need one of two things to access the Crystal Peak. Either a dive ability, which I can get from a boss, or a Gucci lantern, which I can buy from Sly. Guess which one I'm gonna pick? Yeah, the lantern, obviously.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
It's only 150 for a mask shard. Oh. Okay, hell yeah. I'm just gonna get a full mask. This last one took a little longer than it should have, but I eventually got it. Thanks to spending my life savings on a lantern, I can now take damage in the Crystal Peak, as opposed to other places in the game. From the Crystal Peak, I skedaddled over to the resting grounds and got the Dream Nail upgrade. The only problem was that before I got the Dream Nail, I had to do
A platforming challenge.
Okay.
6.5 hours later.
I woke up in the resting grounds and... So, let me explain. Remember when I said, next I need one of two things to access the Crystal Peak? Well, I actually needed both. I was confused because there's a skip which you can do to get past the part where you need the dive, but I can't do that on this mouse. It's actually easier to just fight the boss, get the dive, and then come back to access the right side of the City of Tears. The only problem was that I died. And my smooth brain decided to go at it again without charms. I did nothing different with less health, and won. Since I needed to repair my charms anyway, I decided to get an upgrade in Fragile Strength, and I'll also get another charm notch so that I could actually equip it. I died trying to get the Super Dash ability, which requires going through a technically difficult section of the game. Even worse, this section is followed by a
Platforming challenge.
From this death, I learned nothing and decided to go again to the platforming challenge. I actually made it to this time. And let me tell you, this was a hell of a... I'll make the keybind later. At this point, all I have to do is beat 3 challenges so that I can get to the Dreamers and suck in their, what is this exactly? To break their respective seals and get to the final boss. First, the Watcher Knights. They attack 2 at a time and mercilessly toss me around like a hacky sack for 30 minutes straight to the point where they got bored, attacked my computer, gave me a blue screen, and corrupted my footage. I also rebound my controls like this. You may notice that there is no up keybind. This is fine. Okay, I'm gonna put off doing the Watcher Knights as long as I can, just do other stuff, and then hopefully when I get back to them, I'll just be super OP and I can beat them easily. These boss fights haven't actually been that hard for me since I just know the attack patterns. I mean, I say that, but I still go down to 1 health here. Okay, we got it. Alright, let's go. Wow, imagine being able to strike up. Couldn't be me. We did it. It's too late. I'm going to bed. When I woke up, I made a beeline for a nail upgrade, then fixed my charms and swam through Flint, Michigan's water system to fight an overgrown jellyfish. 2 words. Light Work.
Bruh.
That was easy. You know, the fight is really easy when you have a Giga Chad literally carrying you through the entire thing. I made it to the first Dream Stand. His meager attempts to ratio me on Twitter have failed. I ripped off Inception, jumped him, and then sucked in. 1 down, 2 to go. On the way to the next Dream Stand, I had to fight 3 of FaZe Clan's Pro Gamer MLG Super Pogger Quickscoping Elite. Wait a minute, is this that new Minecraft update? Oh, nope. I can proudly say that I was only hit 4 times while trying to get up this one ledge. After making it to the Cocoon of Doom, I was abducted, tied up, and worst of all, forced to take a shower. However, I escaped before I could meet that tragic fate. If I took a shower, my League of Legends elo would surely drop faster than Netflix stock on April 19th of 2022. Hello. Ah! The next Dream Stand enlightened me as to what the point of the mask is. And I enlightened him to the fact that $20 is in fact $20. The absolute last thing I needed to do before going to the final boss was beat those stupid Watcher Knights. But I wouldn't be content with just beating them. I would need to obliterate them so horribly, so embarrassingly, so incredibly that they would go home, cry to their mommies, and never show their faces again. Ain't that right, Lem? Sigma Grindset rule number 856. Destroy betas, assert dominance.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Okay, more damage, more iframes, more attack speed, go cry about it.
Fight back! Fight back!
This setup is busted. After asserting my dominance, I went to the last remaining Dream Stand and hurled insults at him to the point where he deleted his Twitter account. Now, all I have to do is run through the final boss. And guess what? I'm like the A-Train. You can't stop me.
See you later, stinky.